I'm working on this monster truck. It's a Ford F350 XLT. I've done a bunch of these trucks, all sort of Ford pickup trucks. This is a long truck. It's twice as long as my truck. Uh, Normal people don't need such a monster. It's very difficult to park, very difficult to turn around on tight spaces. Is useless when you want to go on uh, forest service roads, trails like that. It's a piece of junk for that purpose, but it's a work truck, and this customer is getting brand new trucks all the times, and they hired us for installing the radios. So I'll show you quickly how I've done just the antenna, but this video is mostly for those who get aroused by big trucks, big engines, diesel, Cummins, truck guys. This is not my thing. I love my little diesel truck. It does the job, takes me wherever I want, and when I have to do work on this type of trucks, I'm thinking, okay, I would never buy one because I don't do these heavy duty jobs. So I'm a little guy doing little jobs. This is for mining, for oil industry, heavy duty mechanics, the big guys. Okay, so this is the engine compartment. I'll show you around just a little bit in case you want to have a quick look into the engine compartment and you don't want to go to the dealership, you don't want to deal with a creepy sales guy who is pushy, bugging you, he doesn't let you breathe when you look into a new car engine compartment. But here you can pause the video and have a look. I'll browse the camera around. This has only one battery. Some of these trucks have two batteries, one on each side. Some used for the winch, lights and all the other accessories. In case you want to get to the fuse box, I thought it would be on that side. This is a fuse box just for engine management. If you want to connect accessories and radios and some lights, not heavy duty lights, just basic stuff, you could go inside. So for lights, if they are exterior lights, maybe halogens or maybe work lights, yes, you can use this fuse panel, but the best is to use the battery and a separate fuse panel. If you use heavier duty lights, like work lights, you put an external fuse box and tap into the battery, straight to the battery, and install the fuse somewhere here in the engine compartment, away from the water. Don't use cheap Chinese crap like Princess Auto, Canadian Tire. Don't use those because they will last you a year, and you will get corrosion and bad time on the road. Now a little bit about the front lights. They still use halogen. You see, 2023 still using halogens. And of course you get lots of water in the engine compartment when you go off-roading. I don't know why Ford does this type of stuff. It's like a breathing engine compartment. I don't know if it's for cooling or to become to get a cheap truck, but you know, it's kind of silly to get water all over the place. Yeah, and of course it's a truck, it's on frame. So that's about the Ford, the car itself. But how I've done the antenna, I'll show you only the antenna because I'm still dealing with the radio side. This is a regular VHF 2.5 dB gain antenna, so it gives you a better range horizontally, but it's a long antenna. And I installed a bracket here. In order to install the bracket, if you never got to my other videos about installations, you would have to take this trim out, and you need to pry open this part, this kind of a clamps here. If it's an older Ford, likely they will break. They become brittle with the temperature. So there are few white clips underneath, so you need to pry it open, and for that also you need to take the wipers out. Take the wipers, and in this model there is a one-piece trim there. All the model has two, so you remove just one, but in this case you have to remove the whole thing, and for that, like I said, you need to remove the wipers, the windshield wipers, and this antenna. So in this case this antenna was very loose because the guys in the factory did not tighten it properly. Maybe they got tired not liking what they do, so I have to tighten it by hand, of course. So you undo the antenna, you undo these tabs here, and like I said, don't just yank, you know, be gentle. It's plastic, and pull up, and you will feel it pops some of the white clips. And in order to put it back, now the trick is that the holding, the mounting clips will be left attached to the body, so you need to undo it like by rotating, pull it up and clip it into the black plastic. Don't try to mount this one while the white mounting clips are in the body, because it will not go easily. And so again, so take those, mount, so you have to go sideways a little bit in an angle, push, and it will pop both the kind of hooks, white hooks. And once you have all 4 or 5 attached to this plastic trim, you push it down. So first you need to go at the wiper, windshield wiper hole. It's kind of a rubber grommet, so push it there, push it on the other side at the antenna, so align it, then press down all these 4 or 5 clips. You will hear a pop, then you know it's all done. In order to remove the windshield wiper, of course, if you never dealt with Ford, you need to, so once windshield wiper is like that, actually it's in an angle like that, you just use your fingernail or a little screwdriver and pull this tab up and pull this way, and it will come undone. But do not lose this locking tab here. This on some of the cars tend to fall off or something, or stay stuck somewhere, so try to keep it in place. And in order to put it back, you have to hold this tab open, the locking mechanism open. Okay, and push it down into that shaft. Did I lose it? No, I did not lose it. Lucky me. Okay, so that's about the wipers. You have 2, and Of course, I'm not going to edit videos. No. You can leave the relationship with me if you don't like my videos, and I'm going to suffer. I'm going to grab a knife and cut myself. So this is the radio. I've done for one of the city workyard. I put the radios here, but this requires some sort of adapter spacer to raise the radio a little bit higher. So some people like it on the dashboard. You won't find room here for this long radio. Some people want it here on the side, which is not very good idea. I've done radios into this box, the storage box, and I use an external speaker for that, so you can store the radio away from people's eyes. But also, this is another option. You can use the radio here. It's going to stick out kind of like that, or use the radio here, which doesn't really look nice. I mean, you could do that. So with the bracket, it will kind of be like that. Of course, you do it on the center. Yeah, if you like all the equipment to be in front of you, that's okay. If you want the radio to stick here like that, that's okay too. Of course, you can't use this storage box properly because it's a long radio. It's tempting to cut a piece right here, but I don't want to start cutting, drilling, modifying this brand new truck. I feel sorry for the truck as an entity, as an alive thing. If you're a radio guy, you won't understand my language. Anyway, but I leave room for this driver to plug in the USB charging cable. So maybe if I install it right here like that, maybe it would be better if I do it here. Of course, he can access here. Yeah, we'll think about it. So talk to you later. Bye bye.